What's going on, guys? It is Marco here from the MRM YouTube channel, back with another video after a 1-year hiatus. I know it has been a while since I last uploaded, and I do apologize for not having uploaded more regularly. The last video I actually had uploaded was the Rocky Retro review, and I want to thank everyone who did watch that and show their support on the video. It means so much to me. I'm sorry I didn't upload any other reviews based on the franchise, but it mostly comes down to the fact that my schedule got incredibly busy and I just could not find the time to make videos for the channel. But also just in terms of movies to watch and movies to review and all that sort of stuff, you know, I just couldn't really find anything that I really want to make a review on. I mean, sure, we did have some big movies last year and even the year before, you know, but even then it was just in a period that was just a bit too difficult for me to make a video on. And I also know that I was meant to be releasing some videos, 2 reviews and a ranking actually. The reviews being Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Unfortunately, I never really got around to making those videos. And the ranking was actually a John Wick film ranking, which was meant to come out after my John Wick 4 review, but of course that never actually happened. So, but if you guys want me to still release those videos, do say so in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to make them and release them for you guys. But regardless, I am back on the channel, and I will be back reviewing movies as well as doing some extra other stuff, which I will get into. But really, this is more just an update on where I'm going to be taking the channel, because I have lots of ideas. I definitely want to take this channel in a different direction. I love doing this. I love reviewing movies. I love talking about movies as well. For those of you who do know me personally, you'll know I love talking about movies way too much. But anyway, so I guess to get into the updates of things, to get into the admin stuff, the miscellaneous notes of where I'm taking the channel, the probably big one for me is that this channel will actually be more fan-driven, meaning what I intend to do is link down below. I'll be putting the MRM YouTube channel Instagram page. It'll be down in the description below. But essentially on that page in the story section, I will be throwing up prompts on what movies I should review. Because as I said, depending on what's out in cinemas, I may do new releases, I may do more retro reviews, but I would love to actually hear more from you guys. If there's any movies that you think I should totally check out, or you believe I should totally check out, you know, throw it up in the prompts. I put up on the page. I even put it on my normal Instagram page, which I'll also link down below. But I'll be more, if there's anything related to the channel, it'll be up on the MRM YouTube Instagram page. But regardless, with these prompts, so what will happen is the top 4 or 5 prompts I get, I will then put into a poll, and you guys will vote for what movie I will review, and who would basically, whichever one gets the most amount of votes, I will make a review on it and then release it. So yeah, that's what I mean by fan-driven, is that, you know, I really want to include you guys in these videos. You know, I really want you guys to see that, you know, you're having an impact on the channel and that you're seeing the content you want to see, which is all I want to do, and I just want to make great content for you guys. So, you know, that's what it all comes down to. I guess the second update as well is that in terms of the content I will be uploading, I have decided to kind of make a variety, you know, just to, instead of just doing standard reviews, you know, because as I said, sometimes there may be films I don't really want to review, or there aren't films I don't want to review. But in terms of other content I want to do, of course, rankings. I'd love to do movie rankings, whether it be of a franchise, series, even directors, you know, even musicians, you know, like, you know, the people who do the scores for the movies and all that, editors as well, if you guys want to see that. I'll also be trying to continue the retro reviews series. I know that was pretty popular. You know, the Rocky Retro review was something new I started, and I wasn't really familiar, but I feel like now I definitely want to take that further, and there's so many retro reviews I like to cover. But it would more be, in terms of the retro reviews, it would be more of the criteria for that is, I was thinking more films, you know, before the 90s in a sense, or even before the 80s, but anything that you think is like a super old movie that maybe not a lot of people have heard about, send it my way, you know, and I'd love to do a retro review on that. As well as, in terms of other content, I'll also be doing mediocre movie reviews, where maybe one time I will throw up a prompt saying, give me the worst movie you guys have ever seen. And like with just the standard reviews, you know, the top 4 or top 5 prompts that I get, I'll throw up a poll, and whichever one gets voted, has the most votes, I will do a mediocre review where I watch a bad movie and talk about why the film is bad. So that will be a lot of fun. On top of that as well, there'll be some other things I'd like to do. One is like an original versus remake type of video where I'll be comparing essentially, well, it'll be the same film, but it'll be like the original version or the remade version. Which one is better, you know, in terms of like production quality, you know, the cast, you know, which one had more impact at the box office or like a cultural impact and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, and I'll be throwing prompts up there as well on the MRM YouTube channel Instagram page linked down below. But yeah. And then some other things, some other ideas I had. Of course, I'll be doing my out of theater reactions, which will be YouTube Shorts, and I'll also be uploading them onto the Instagram page as well. But something else I did want to try as well, and also trailer reactions. I did a Blue Beetle trailer reaction, and a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy that, so I will be doing more trailer reactions. And also retro trailer reactions is an idea I had as well, where you guys find trailers for old movies, or if I'm doing a retro review, you know, I can find the trailer for that movie and do a review, or do a reaction on it, see if like maybe, you know, does the trailer promise, you know, what it's going to deliver in the movie, you know, do you think, is maybe the quality of the trailer, is it still good to this day and age? It will most likely probably be no, because trailers today are a lot better quality. But, you know, that's something I wanted to do, is retro trailer reactions. But then one thing which I'll probably do maybe every so often, maybe, you know, every month or so, is I'll be doing a first time watching, which is essentially that you guys will select a film. Well, once again, you put in your prompts, which I'll throw up on the Instagram page. And what the top 4 prompts are, top 5 prompts, I'll throw up a poll. And then when it gets the most votes, I will actually watch that movie. And if it's a movie I haven't seen before, that's what the first time watching is that I'll be doing sort of like a live stream extended video where I'll be giving my reaction on a movie that I've never seen before. And I can already tell that if you guys want me to do that, I'm going to be getting some crazy suggestions, some suggestions for films that were probably definitely not in my library. But, you know, it would just be nice to actually expand my library, you know, expand all the movies I see in the genres, all that type of stuff. So, you know, that would be really cool to see. But all of this content ideas and all that stuff, the top thing about it is that I do want to make it, I want to leave it up to you guys, really. It's going to be fan driven. I want you guys to pick the movies I review, the trailers I react to, you know, the movies first time watching, you know, all that type of stuff. I want to leave it up to you guys. Then, of course, the third thing for the channel update is sort of the review system. Now, I know I said in previous videos that I was developing a review system, and I was going to come out with a video on how it was going to work. Of course, that never actually happened, but now I do have a review system, and I will be uploading another video, which will probably come out maybe a few days after this one, explaining how that review system works. But the brief outline is that of this new system is that it'll be a timeline of sorts, like a scale, with one end of the scale being the best movie I've ever seen, in my opinion. It'll be the best movie I've ever seen, and on the other end, it'll be the worst movie I've ever seen. And what will happen on this scale is that I will just, all the movies I review and all that, I'll just put on the scale. But I'll go more in depth with that video sometime in the future, you know, after this video comes out. And also in that video, I'll be explaining why I have why I have the movies on each end, you know, why I think the best movie I've ever seen is the best movie, and the worst movie I've ever seen is the worst movie I've ever seen. But besides that, though, really, as I said, it has been a year since I've last uploaded, but yeah, I really do want to take the channel in a new direction. As I said, keeping it fan-driven. I'd love for you guys to just give me suggestions for movies, trailers, all that sort as well. You know, and every so often, you know, as I said, I'll do the first time watching, even do some movie news every now and again. If you guys have got some juicy scoops on movies, do send them my way. You know, I'd love to do a video on them as well, or even reaction to set photos as well. That'd be great as well. And even retrospectives. You know, there's so many ideas I want to do with this channel, but regardless, I guess the main things I want to get out to you guys is that, you know, I'm back on the MRM YouTube channel. I will be reviewing more movies on a more consistent basis, and of course it'll be, you know, more fan driven, come from you guys. So anyway, thanks to everyone who has been supporting the channel for this long. Do leave a like on the video. Do comment down below if there's anything else I should do with the channel, if I should take it, what direction I should take it, all that type of stuff. But until then, I will be releasing the video on the review system probably in the next few days. Let's see what happens. But regardless, thanks to everyone who supported, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And keep watching movies.